If you're over 60 and you've been told that the solution to weight gain is simply to eat less and move more, this video is for you. Especially if you've tried that approach carefully and consistently, and your body just doesn't respond the way it used to. The scale barely moves, your belly feels heavy all the time, and something feels off. This isn't about lack of effort. It's about understanding what actually changes inside the body after 60. Many people describe it the same way: a constant pressure in the abdomen that never really goes away. A kind of deep metabolic tiredness where even resting doesn't fully recharge you. Meals that are smaller than ever, yet leave you feeling uncomfortably full, tight, and sluggish. You try to be disciplined, but the results feel random, and over time, frustration quietly builds. What makes this especially confusing is that nothing seems extreme. You're not overeating, you're not ignoring movement. From the outside, it looks like you're doing everything right. That's often where the self-doubt starts. You begin wondering whether your body is simply betraying you, or whether this slow slide toward fatigue and metabolic trouble is just inevitable with age. That uncertainty is exhausting on its own. Here's the part that rarely gets explained clearly. We are told to eat less and exercise more, but inside your body, this actually triggers broken appetite and fat storage signaling. As we age, key hormones involved in hunger, fullness, and energy use can stop communicating properly. When those signals misfire, eating less doesn't always lead to fat loss. In some cases, it can push the body into holding on tighter, conserving energy, and slowing things down even further. This isn't about willpower, and it isn't because you didn't try hard enough. It's a regulatory issue. Hormones like GLP-1 and GIP help the body understand when to feel satisfied, when to release stored energy, and when to stop storing fat. When that system stops responding normally, the old advice loses its effectiveness. That's why two people can eat the same amount, yet have completely different outcomes. If you decide to look into options later, it's important to know where the official information actually comes from. Not because you need to act now, but because clarity matters when you're sorting through a lot of noise. The most common mistake people make at this stage isn't ignorance. It's persistence with solutions that are simply too weak for what's really going on. Many supplements focus on stimulation or short-term appetite tricks. Others are underdosed or designed for younger metabolisms. People stay on them for months, hoping something will click, without any meaningful feedback that the underlying process is being supported. Over time, that repetition has a cost. The real risk isn't your health. It's wasting months repeating something that was never strong enough. Each cycle drains patience, confidence, and money, while reinforcing the idea that nothing works anymore. That's often what leads people to give up entirely, even though the issue was never effort to begin with. What actually needs support is the signaling system itself. The body responds best to consistency, not urgency. Daily inputs that are designed to work with metabolic pathways, rather than fight them, tend to make more sense at this stage of life. That's where thoughtfully formulated daily use options come into the conversation, not as fixes, but as tools. One example you may come across is a product called Lipovive. It's designed for adults who feel stuck despite eating less and staying active, and who want to support appetite and energy signaling more directly. It's not a miracle, it's not for everyone, and it doesn't replace medical care. It's simply an option that some people use as part of a broader, realistic approach to metabolic support. If you're expecting rapid or dramatic changes, this wouldn't be the right fit. One important note before we finish: because products like this get attention, there are often imitations and unofficial sites that create confusion. That's why it matters to check information from the proper source, rather than assuming what you see elsewhere is accurate. If you're still here, you already have enough information. The only thing left is to verify now or repeat the same cycle later. If you want to check the official details for Lipovive, use the link in the video description or the pinned comment so you're looking at the correct information.